Eileen, finally. I think this movie released back in January for some audiences, but I finally got around to seeing it, and it's just so nothingness. I'm sorry, I was not a fan of this one at all. There were some good elements to it, of course. Anne Hathaway was great. Thomasine McKenzie was great. I loved her in Jojo Rabbit, so seeing her have something more to a career like this movie was excellent. But the visuals, they're fine. The performances, as I already explained, they're actually pretty great. The sound design is fine. The music is fine. But I'm just not able to connect with anything that happens through the course of this movie. The way it depicts its female characters is baffling and very stupid, and the decisions the protagonists make are so dumb and makes no sense in the plot that the film is trying to convey here. And the performances, the actresses do the best they can with the script that they're given, but at the end of the day, nothing comes together to create a cohesive, interesting, even moderately enjoyable time. There are individual sequences that range from passable to good, but as a whole, it crumbles. I felt absolutely zero emotion watching this, and the director seems afraid to dig into anything in full detail. The movie fails to draw any resonance from the audience, and it's just like the director. It feels like the director wants to keep the main characters at arm's length for some reason, so we never feel truly attached or intrigued to them, and thus resulting in me not really caring about anything that takes place. We never really get close enough to the characters to really care about anyone or anything that happens, and it's a shame because with proper writing and directing, Hathaway and McKenzie could have been nominated for something at the Oscars, which it kind of feels like the movie's trying to be an Oscar film, but I don't think it's going to get much buzz out of the Academy because it's just so. I don't care about anyone or anything that happens, so the stakes feel like nothing because the movie doesn't do a great job at establishing these characters as people that you should care about. And I don't know. This is my first film from the director, Oldroyd, I believe. Eileen, finally. I think this movie did not impress me with this one, so I don't have any urge to check out his other works after seeing what he did here. Maybe it's not entirely his fault, but his name being on this doesn't help his filmography either. So there's just a lot of different things that this movie wants to be: a crime thriller, kind of a romance at times, but it never clearly has a path to put everything together. Maybe it's too short for its own good, but the way that this movie turned out at the end of the day, I'm not sure I wanted to watch this monstrosity for any longer than 90 minutes. So just overall, Eileen is a disappointing baggage of wasted potential and stupid decisions that are just baffling if you truly think about them for more than 5 seconds.